When was the last time you heard a group of musicians perform? Often, we think very little when seeing a musical performance. However, the performers have gone through so much to get to where they are. Learning an instrument is something that takes time. The musicians at one point in their life decided to learn how to play an instrument. They probably took time out of their daily schedule so that they could practice this instrument. After all this practice, the performers became comfortable enough to showcase their talents in front of an audience. Although this may seem quite ordinary, throughout this process, the musicians were receiving numerous benefits that they were not even aware of. Learning a musical instrument comes with benefits such as increased time management skills, reduced stress, and greater confidence. The first benefit is increased time management skills. When learning an instrument, practice is one of the most crucial elements in order to become successful. Practice is something that one has to adapt into their everyday schedule. Obviously, the amount of practice is up to the musician. Being able to maintain a structured practice schedule while also living a normal life is very difficult. Skilled musicians have dealt with this struggle for so long that they have just learned to work with it. Time management plays a big role in maintaining a practice schedule. Having to limit certain activities so that one can make time for practice is a clear example of managing time. The practice time also helps a musician use their time more wisely, rather than wasting time on meaningless tasks. Something similar that goes along with time management is personal discipline. The definition of self-discipline, as defined by your dictionary, is the ability to control and motivate yourself. One must definitely have control and motivation when it comes to practicing. Self-discipline is an important quality to possess in nearly every aspect of life. Sometimes things must be done even if they are not enjoyable. Things such as yard work, the dishes, taxes. Having self-discipline will aid in getting these tasks done. In conclusion, implementing a practice schedule into an already busy schedule will help develop time management skills and self-discipline. The second benefit listed is reduced stress. It is not uncommon for someone to listen to music to relax. There are all sorts of different genres of music. This variation brings diversity of music, whether that be loud, quiet, music with vocals, or maybe even just instrumental. Within these genres, there's what some may consider peaceful music. Peaceful or calming music may be different for everyone, but it is generally known to be sung by someone with a soft vocal timbre, and usually it's in a slower tempo. However, as previously mentioned, not all music involves vocals. An example of this could be classical piano music or a sort of jazz ballad. Oftentimes, sitting down and playing an instrument yourself can be soothing. Just in the way that listening to music can ease stress, playing for yourself can be satisfying and personal. A study was run by the National Center for Biotechnology Information to better understand the effectiveness of music to lower stress. In the experiment, 3 different groups were exposed to a variety of sounds, such as relaxing music, the sound of rippling water, and no sound at all. Throughout this test, the volunteers were studied in various areas regarding stress. The experiment concluded that Group 1, the group listening to relaxing music, had significantly lower stress levels. Simply put, music reduces stress. Not only does this just apply to me, but is backed up by concrete scientific evidence. The final benefit of learning a musical instrument is greater confidence. A lack of confidence can be a mental barrier that blocks many people from having a happy and fulfilling life. Unfortunately, many people suffer low self-esteem or low confidence, which results in them being hesitant to do normal, ordinary things and fear that they will fail. As Psychology Today states, confidence gives you the skills and coping methods to handle setbacks and failure. Self-confidence doesn't mean you won't sometimes fail, but you'll know you can handle challenges and not be crippled by them. This quote shows how the understanding and being willing to fail will be incredibly beneficial. Now that we have an understanding of the importance of confidence, how does learning an instrument produce this type of confidence? The way musicians make a living is by the production of music and listeners enjoying it. Even though not everyone who plays an instrument is a serious musician, everyone who plays an instrument plays. There is something produced by their manipulation of the instrument. Knowing that they can play an instrument is enough for some beginning musicians. Slowly, one can see their progress throughout their journey of learning a new instrument. While gaining confidence by seeing progress, This will also encourage more practice for more improvement. In conclusion, confidence is an important trait to possess for everyday life, and learning an instrument will help to produce this. In closing, learning a musical instrument has many benefits, such as improved time management skills, reduced stress, and greater confidence. Learning how to work in consistent practice will help develop personal discipline and time management skills. Listening or playing relaxing music can and has been shown to reduce stress. Playing an instrument can produce the confidence needed to be successful. Looking back on the question of when was the last time you heard a group of musicians perform, we now have a closer understanding of what those musicians have been through. The benefits of music are not commonly known. While seeing a group of musicians perform, some might think to themselves that it was a good performance or that maybe they thought it wasn't so good. However, what goes unknown is all the benefits those musicians have received just by learning and practicing an instrument. Learning an instrument is something that takes time and tedious practice. However, the benefits from doing so are now deeply understood.